Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for this Heart Talk with Hannah. Today I wanted to talk about pregnancy loss. October is the National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. 20 to 25% of all pregnancies will end in miscarriage. That is a staggering number, and so that's really why I wanted to do this video, was to help raise awareness for the fact that this is very common and we need to learn how to help our friends who are dealing with this very, very difficult issue. So just 3 really quick ideas that I want to give to you. The first one is, if you have a friend who's had a miscarriage, it is extremely important to remember and recognize the life that was lost. Don't ever try to downplay the hurt or pretend that it wasn't a baby. That woman lost her child, and that's not something that can just be swept away. Recognize that life and do something to remember it by. So something that I did when one of my friends had a miscarriage was I banded together with a couple of other my girlfriends and we pulled some money to buy my dear sweet friend a necklace that had like a little wing on it and a little gemstone with the birth month that baby was going to be born in. And I think by giving that necklace to my friend, it just helped her realize that we knew that she had a little baby and she lost it. And we recognized that and we validated that life. Tip number 2, if you don't know what to say to a friend who's had a miscarriage, you just can't find the words, you don't know how to express yourself, you really can't, so don't try. I think one of the worst things we can do when someone is grieving is to just try to make up a lot of fluffy, nice sounding words to try to make them feel better, because in the long run, it ends up making them more angry and more bitter. Like, we don't really understand the grieving process that they're going through. So if you don't know what to say, don't say anything. Just be there for them, to have a shoulder to cry on, an arm to support them, send them little heart emojis. That's what I did with one of my friends. She had posted something on social media about the child that she had lost, and all I could do was reply with some heart emojis because I just wanted her to know that I loved her and I'm here for her. And she actually came back later and told me that that meant a lot to her. Just those couple of hearts, just she knew that I knew that she was going through a hard time and that I was there for her. My third tip is, remember that miscarriage and the loss of a child is something that will affect that woman for the rest of her life, and her husband. It's going to affect them forever. You know, every year there's going to be an anniversary, there's going to be a day that would have been a birthday. I can't even imagine what it's like to lose a child, and I know there's got to be some really horrible days where you're so depressed and down in the dumps, and I think just us being sensitive to their feelings and just being really patient with them when they're not feeling well at all is a really, really helpful thing. In conclusion to all this, I just want to speak directly to my friends right now who have had miscarriages. You know who you are. I love you guys, and I was kind of starting to cry because I wish I was there and could give you a really big hug. I just want you to know that I love you and I'm there for you, and I recognize that little baby that you were going to have. And you know what? Let me just tell you something right now. For that short time that that little boy or that little girl had here on earth, he or she was in your tummy, and you took care of them, and you loved them. And I am so grateful that of all the people in the world, you were their mom.